Hey, good morning, guys. It's October 14th, 2023. 4:30 in the morning. Headed to the tree for the first day of bow season here in Alabama. I came out yesterday from work during lunch and hooked my climber onto the tree just to get kind of a head start this morning so I don't have to make so much noise getting up in the tree. But headed out there, not hunting the buck that I want to hunt this morning. Here in Alabama, the first 2 weeks you only can hunt bucks. So looked on one of my trail cameras and saw this shooter buck. He's a 6-point. Seen him hanging out every morning, not every morning, but pretty consistently at 7 o'clock right in front of my camera on a little fire break. So figured with a bow, keeping tight on that fire break might not be a bad place to get some meat in the freezer. So let me finish this drive and get out there in the woods, and I'll let y'all see what's going on. Haven't seen anything other than a rabbit this morning. That buck usually walks through here on camera between 7 and 8. So give it another 30 minutes. Let's see if he walks through here. I'm not getting the best video today. I left the phone mount for my tree climber in the truck. And I left the adapter piece that goes to that camera arm for my DSLR in the truck as well. Didn't notice till I got up here and sat down, so just holding it and taking videos today. So alright guys, we're back at the truck. It's about 10 o'clock. Haven't had any action out here since about 8 when something ran behind me pretty big. I guess it could have been a pig, but I'm pretty sure it was a deer. Just the way it was running, I could hear it. I never put eyes on it, but just the way it was running, the strides, it sounded like something a little taller, but nevertheless, it ran past me and never stopped running, so I never got a good look at it, or a look at all for that matter. We're back in the truck. We're gonna come back out later today. I don't know, maybe 2 o'clock or so. Get back up in a different tree on the edge of a food plot. The plot's not planted yet. The public land that I'm hunting on is a little slow on doing that this year, but still an open space for them to come out and graze. So see if a buck walks out, and that will definitely be where I sit in 2 weeks when doe opens. I've got videos of countless does going into that field about 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, the morning didn't go like I thought it would. I was pretty sure that buck was going to walk out since I've had him on camera between 7 and 8 o'clock every morning. Not every morning, but I'd say 4 or 5 days a week. He walks past that camera at 7 o'clock. So didn't go the way I wanted it to, but that's part of it, you know. So go home, get some rest, get something to eat, come back out 1:30, 2 o'clock and see if we can't get it done again. Come on guys, October 14th, back out here again, first day of deer season. Little man wanted to come sit in the blind with me, so came over to this food plot, and we're gonna get in a blind for a little bit and see if a buck will walk out. I don't have anything on camera buck wise that walks out in this field during the day. They're all late night bucks, but I guess the potential is there for the buck to walk out. I mean, they're definitely in the woods, so we'll see if they got pressure from somewhere else. I mean, it's only been a day, but we'll see if they already have the pressure. There's a huge population of pigs in this field all time of the day, so we're about to walk out of here and go set up in the blind and see if we can get something on the ground. You ready, bud?
Yep.
Yep. All right, let's go. Hey, good morning, guys. It's October 16th, it's Monday. Me and the son went out on Saturday evening. Had a doe come in and blow at us, but even if they were open and able to shoot, she didn't come close enough for a bow. The blind we were sitting in was hidden pretty well in the woods, except for where she came out at. And she made us right away, but still made her way out into the middle of the field and ate for a little bit. She had her eyes on us the whole time. So I guess once she got her belly full, she said, I'm not hanging out here no more. So she took off, but that was right as the sun was going down. So, at least my son got to see a deer out in the field, so he was pretty happy about that. But like I said, it's Monday now. I didn't go out yesterday. This morning, I was supposed to go crappie fishing, but it's pretty cold and the wind's blowing pretty good, and I have a little bass tracker, so I don't take it out in a bunch of wind. So I figured if I'm not going to wake up and go fishing, I might as well get out here in the woods. I'm not a huge fan of being strapped to a tree 30 feet up with 14-mile-an-hour winds, but I guess once you get up there and settle down, it's just kind of is what it is at that point. So I'm going to go back to the same place I was opening morning, that tight little burn break. See if that little shooter buck will walk back out again. I haven't seen him on camera in almost a week now, so I don't know what's turned him off to that area or what it is. So I'll give it today and maybe one more time to see if he walks out, to see if he's going to come out and give me an opportunity to take him. But pulling up at the gas station right now, I'm going to grab me a Monster and a little breakfast. Be out there in the woods in the next 20 or 30 minutes or so. It's 9:45. Went hunting this morning and didn't get anything. Had a deer blow at me at like 6 o'clock. It wasn't even first light yet. There was barely any light in the sky. I don't know if he smelled me, which I don't think he did because the wind was blowing the other way. But I don't know if he smelled me. I wasn't moving. Who knows if he was even blowing or she was even blowing at me. I don't know. But wasn't far from me. Maybe, 50 yards or so, I'm guessing. But it was cold. Down in like the mid to low 40s this morning. And I definitely didn't dress for that. It hadn't been that cold here in Alabama yet. What's going on, guys? It's Tuesday. October 17th, I believe. I know it's Tuesday. I'm not sure if it's 17th, but headed out here now. I'm on night shifts, so I got a good bit of time to sit out there. So get out here, sit down, see what we can see, and maybe that buck will walk out tonight and Alright guys, I'm up in the tree overlooking this food plot. It's about 4:45. I know these does are going to come out right about 5:30, 6 o'clock. I just want to see if any of these bugs are starting to hang out with them or if they're still in their little bachelor groups. in the truck, headed home. Had those 5 doe come in on me. Feed all the way up to me pretty much, about 40 yards away. 3 more does came in from my side of the field and fed in with that group. Stayed out there until I couldn't see no more. Started getting out of the tree and something back behind me jumped and blew and ran off. So they're using that field. That just solidifies that's where I'm going to be when they open up deer season. Doe season. I mean, there was 8 of them, potentially 9 of them. Right there in the field, I could have shot any one of them I wanted, but that's part of it. We'll wait for our day to get them does and keep looking for them bucks. Alright, what's going on, guys? Back out here for another sit today, October 20th. I put some cameras out early last week and went and picked them up yesterday. For this public land I'm on, there was a couple really good bucks on it, on the camera. And there was one out there at 4 o'clock walking around, which I know that's not a guaranteed thing, but if he's moving at 4, might as well try to see if I can't get him. It's in a unit that I'm pretty familiar with, so getting out here a little early. It's only 1:30, but get up there, find me a good tree, get up there and get set up. So see if we can't catch him on his way to wherever he's going. We're set up in the tree on this fire break. I got him on video walking this fire break about 3:30 yesterday. It's a long shot, but just trying to explore new areas and not stick to the same deer in the same spot. So he's a shooter buck. Put some meat in the freezer. Sit here till dark and see if we can get anything on the ground. The wind's pretty good for this tree. About 15 miles an hour from the west. Makes for a hell of a sit, swaying back and forth, but if we can get a deer on the ground, it'll be worth it. wasn't the buck I was going for, but the little 6-point walked out, and right as the sun was going down, and he just put himself right in front of me. I watched the footage. It might be a tad high, but I know I got him, and I heard him run. So we're gonna give him just a few minutes. I'm gonna climb down out of the tree, get all my stuff set up on the trail right here, and start seeing if I can't track him after that. Should take about probably 20 minutes to get down out of here and get everything put together. See if I can't track him before it gets completely dark. What's up, guys? We're down out of the tree. Got all my stuff set right there so I can bring the truck down here and get it. I see my arrow, so now let's see if we can't find some blood and get to tracking before the sun goes down. She's bloody, but it ain't as good as I want it to be. Alright guys, we've been looking for a minute. Finally found some blood. Good news, we found blood. Bad news, it went that way. We're on it now. Not a shit. I mean, it's not really pretty good. This is about the way he came from. He's pouring pretty good out in here. Yep. Oh yeah, he's squirting now. He should be right here somewhere, huh? Oh yeah, he'll do. What's going on, guys? We got the deer and got him loaded up in the truck. He's a little 8-point, but still, I mean, first deer of the year, get some meat in the freezer, can't complain. Got my buddy Chris behind me. We're headed to my house to clean them up, at least break them down real quick. I gotta be at work in 2 hours, so get them broke down real quick, get them on ice, and then process them all the way either tonight once I get to work or the rest of the way in the morning. Hey, what's up, guys? It's 11:15. I've been at work for 2 hours or so now. We were able to get the deer out, hang them up in the driveway, and get them cleaned up, broke down into the coolers. After looking at the footage, that is the same deer that was on the cameras that I thought was a 6. just turned out that he was a little late. 6 or 8, still blessed to have him, still super happy to have him. Family will eat on him for quite a while. And at Alabama, you're allowed $2 a year, at least on this public land I'm on, is $2 a year. So obviously that's my first this year. The second one, I'll be a little more stingy with what I take. He was running with 2 really good sized deer, so I gave them as long as I could to come out behind that little 8 this afternoon. And when I saw that he was making his way off and they weren't coming out, that's all I needed to see, and I knew I was going to take them. Does open up on Wednesday, I believe. That's the 25th. I'll be out there Wednesday afternoon and try to put a doe in the freezer as well. So appreciate you guys watching this video. Like, subscribe, and we'll keep them coming.